Hi, welcome to another short video with Chris Adams at Maths Unlocked with Mr. Adams. I wanted to have a brief conversation this afternoon with you about something you see quite a lot of in schools and with quite a lot of young people. And actually, when you tell people you're a maths teacher, you see it on the faces of quite a lot of old people as well. This sense of maths anxiety, this debilitating fear that people feel when you tell them that we're going to do some maths or we're going to look at fractions or think about algebra. People kind of start to come out in a cold sweat about the idea of it and say, oh, I could never do that, and it was terrible, and I hated it, and it really freaked me out. And the truth is that I talk to the students about it in school quite a lot, that really, overcoming this sense of paralysis when asked a question is about what will happen if they get it wrong. And I try to say to the students all the time, nothing will happen if you get it wrong. Nothing will go wrong if you get it wrong. And I think a lot of people's fear of the idea of getting it wrong, I can only ascribe it to some previous earlier experience where they've got something wrong and then they've either been humiliated or people have laughed at them or they've been made to feel small or embarrassed for having made a mistake. And that then becomes quite a pervasive thought that they have as they move forward into secondary school about, well, I don't want to have a go because what happens if I make a mistake or I get it wrong? I have a few rules in my classroom, but one of them is very much about practicing kindness. And I say to the students, I would never laugh at you if you got it wrong. I would never humiliate you or do anything if you got it wrong, other than just encourage you and tell you that it was okay. Because my daughter actually does ballet and she really enjoys practicing dancing, and yet she'll make mistakes over and over and over again, and it doesn't bother her. She will happily carry on practicing something over and over again until she gets it right. And the fact that she'll go wrong 100 times and she'll carry on practicing it until she gets it right, she's not afraid of making those mistakes. And yet you need to apply the same principles to maths, in that you can get it wrong 100 times, but if you just don't stop and you keep going, then you will eventually succeed at it. So the notion of getting it wrong is not a problem in a maths classroom. In fact, it's an important part of ultimately getting it right. So be brave, put yourself out there, don't worry if you make mistakes, and if you are a teacher, encourage the kids to get it wrong. And if you feel brave enough, make a few mistakes yourself, like the one I've just made in the video. It happens. It's nothing to be afraid of. Don't worry about it and just keep on going. You can do it.